Welcome back to our channel, guys. If you're new here, we're Richie, Laura, Frankie and Freddie, and you join us on week 12 of our European tour.
This week we spend our first week in Croatia and also visit the smallest town in the world.
So this was our spot for our first night in Croatia. Really remote little area. Wild camp, first wild camp in Croatia.
I'm not going to lie, it puts you on edge a little bit, especially our first few nights, where Croatia is quite strict on wild camping and we shouldn't really be doing it. It does put you on edge, but I think it's the same as when we left and when we first moved into the van. After a while, you'll soon settle in.
We was hoping to get up this morning, go to a supermarket and get all the bits that we needed, but we have run into a problem. So Richie normally makes the coffees and the teas in the morning. The gas ran out, which wasn't a great start, and then he went to fill the kettle up and the water pump now doesn't work. So I don't know what's happening. We've managed to charge up the batteries for the drills and stuff, and we're going to see if we can do a bit of a fix to it, hopefully, fingers crossed. But if not, I'm not sure what we are going to do. But yeah, Croatia, really nice. Really quiet and peaceful. There is literally not one person went down this little gravel road since we've stopped here. It's so peaceful. So let's see if we can fix it. So Richie's managed to pull the whole thing apart, and it is the, what is it?
One of the terminals is a bit corroded and snapped off.
So we're not having a very good day, and to top it off, the kettle's just fallen off and broke. So yeah, hopefully that's our third thing of today that's going to bring us bad luck. So we are now off to, where are we going? Zagreb. And I've spoken to somebody in Split that are a campervan-y, motorhomey supplier. And they said that they've got another sister company in Zagreb that will be able to supply us with a new pump. So we are off today to find the shop. We may also, there is a drone shop, and the drone hasn't been working since we fell out the kayaks. So we might try and get that fixed or get a new controller for that. So it's going to be a bit of a busy day trying to look for stuff. Not what I was hoping for our first day in Croatia, but needs must. These things happen.
At least we've got more time to do it now.
Yeah, luckily that is the case, because we was on a time scale. Now we've got no time limit. We can stay in Croatia for 90 days. So we've got enough time. I just can't wait to go to a supermarket here. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know why, I just think the people that I've spoken to on the phone this morning were so helpful. They spoke English, didn't even have to attempt to ask if they spoke Croatian and could they speak English. They literally answered the phone, hello. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
That's the replacement water pump being collected. Our old one was a Shore Flow, I think it's a Trial King 7 or something like that. This one is a different brand. Lily it's called. And it was 830 kunars, which is about £90, so a little bit more expensive than we would have paid at home. But it's got us out of a bad situation. At least we've got water again. It's a really well stocked shop. They're really friendly, really helpful. Hold on, just got to see Laura out. Go on. Whee! She stalled it. Yep, go.
As if I just did that all.
So yeah, luckily we got water again. I'm surprised it's more expensive than back at home because so far everything seems a lot cheaper. So we're loving the diesel prices in Croatia. It's 11 kunars a litre, which works out a little bit over £1. Not bad at all, don't mind paying those prices. We're really liking Croatia at the minute. It's another beautiful country. The roads are nice and easy to drive as well. We loved Italy, that's probably the most beautiful we've been to. But the roads are quite narrow, quite small, very windy. And the Italians like to drive in the middle of the road. So driving big old Kev through, it weren't the easiest, but it's so beautiful, it makes up for it. Whereas Croatia is beautiful when it has big roads, nice big roads.
So, come shopping with me. Going into a Lidl in Croatia, so we'll see what sort of food they do, because I am intrigued to see what sort of bits they have in it. So far, we've got the typical Lidl bakery section. I don't really know, not too badly priced, I don't think. $2.79 kunars for a croissant. Let's get a couple of those. They seem to have a lot more selection of fruit and veg than we normally have in other supermarkets that we've been into, and it's pretty stocked up. This has been the first Lidl that we've been into that actually does like big cheese, like Edam, cheddar. Not too badly priced, $18.99 kunars. A bit of cheese, but they just don't normally have cheddar. It's normally like really random cheese. This don't work out too bad. $12.99 kunars, which is about £1.42 for 8 rolls of toilet roll. It's a bargain if you ask me. So we have cleaning aisles. Everything's pretty much the same as Lidl. They haven't really got too much meat, no bacon again, but yeah, let's see how much this stuff comes to. I don't know what it is as well. When you come to a foreign country, the whole time we have been here, you cannot get a multi-pack of crisps to save your life. So literally, if you want like, I don't know, packet of plain crisps, one big bag, not one bag in sight of a multi-pack. I don't understand it. So that came to 626 kunars, which is about £68, which isn't too bad, seeing as I got dog food, steak, salmon, yeah, toilet rolls, like a big shop back at home, which would probably cost me like £100, maybe even 120, and it comes 68 quid. Bargain. So we just got out of Lidl and we was up unpacking the stuff, and this really nice lady just come over and passed the boys. What did you get, Fred? Loads of little sweets.
And I got lollies.
And Frankie got some lollies. I don't know what she was saying in Croatian, and we couldn't even converse because we haven't even tried to learn anything yet. But yeah, so nice. We really feel welcomed into this country. And I don't know, it's just a feel about it. It just feels really, I don't know, really lovely. So we managed to get to a drone shop today as well. We were on a very busy day doing stuff that doesn't need to be done but does. So we managed to get the drone. It was a new drone controller that we needed, which was £109 it worked out at. So at least that's now fixed, everything's working, and we've got a year's warranty on it, so we're covered for a little while. But the people, after the person giving the boys sweets, which already blew my mind, I'd given someone a trolley with 50 cent in it because they didn't have no money, like change to put in the trolley, and then they literally come out after doing their shopping, because we were still sitting there faffing about wondering where we were going to go. They literally come and found us in the car park to give me my 50 cent back. And then in the drone shop, again, such lovely people. People are going out of their way to say good evening to me. I just think, like, I don't know, it just seems so surreal. I've never been in such a polite country where they go out of your way to help you. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it.
So don't live in a van unless you like fixing things. Seems that all we ever do is fix stuff. It's a good job we built it, otherwise we wouldn't have had a bloody clue.
Okay, so we finally arrived to a campsite. We went to another one and it was really random. Thank you.
That is March beer. Those is coming, it's March beer.
Oh, man.
Now we are in March.
Oh, brilliant, thank you. Looks
March
very nice.
beer. So we went to a campsite this morning, which was about 20 minutes away from here, and the man said that it was completely closed, but we could have stayed there for free. But we need to empty the toilet, and the toilet wasn't available. It was completely shut.
Thank you very much.
And also the water came from a well. So, and we haven't got a funnel to put into the tank, so that was no go area. So we've now arrived at this eco campsite, and it's really nice. We've had a warm welcome in. We've got beers, and the table overlooks this lovely little lake. There's like horses and stuff outside. It's a bit like a ranch actually, so we'll show you around once we get parked up. We haven't actually parked up, we're just parked in the restaurant for the time being. But it sounds really nice. So the boys have made some new friends. I think they like them. Cute, aren't they? Yeah. So he's made us a beef soup for 4 people. Made it easier and just done us 4 bowls so we can try some different pieces. So the boys have got chicken nuggets and chips, which look really good. Nice, Fred? Yeah. And we have wild deer, is it?
Yeah.
This side, and that side is wild boar. And then some sort of, I think he said ganache, did we?
I'm not so sure.
I don't know whether that is what it is, but then we've got some salad. Really nice. So we're also trying different beers. This one apparently is a wheat beer made from wheat. So yeah, don't know what this is going to taste like.
No.
And that is for us.
Oh,
look,
very nice.
we've got some nice pancakes going on now, look.
That is with domestic milk.
Oh, lovely. Well, Freddie's been nicked by the Croatian family.
We've lost our little boy. He definitely takes after his mother, because I'm certainly not as sociable as that. I wish I was. He hasn't even looked over at us. I'm starting to get a bit upset.
Speaking of older people, there's Croatian over there.
He's getting right involved. He's like one of the family members.
He's having cake.
I don't think he's going to want to come back to Kev. We miss you, Fred.
We then all got invited to join the Croatian family's birthday celebrations. We didn't film much as we didn't want to be rude, plus the time just flew by as we were really enjoying ourselves. We drank and ate with them for hours. Getting to experience the Croatian culture like this was great and really sums up how lovely the Croatian people are.
We then left the campsite and headed towards the capital of Croatia, Zagreb. We found a lovely park there called Lake Duran, also known as Zagreb Sea. It's a lovely park that also allows you to stay overnight and is the best park up we found in the area. It cost 50 kuna to enter the park, and once you're in, you can stay for as long as you like.
Popsy seems to have made friends with a crow. So friendly. Don't know. Oh! Don't know what Hopsy makes of it. Hopsy seems to quite like Croatia. It's got a lot of grass, scenery for him to enjoy. The kids quite like it as well. We found this really nice park up and there's a park. But now it's time for schoolwork. So these are the sets. They come with like handwriting, grammar, punctuation and spelling, comprehension, maths and mental maths, and 10-minute weekly workouts, which has been enough for us to just get the gist of the curriculum. And then we just add on extra bits like telling stories, reading and other general education bits really. So now the schoolwork's done, we're off to the park.
Don't get excited yet. I'm going to.
So we've come round this side of the lake now. Just as beautiful. Less restaurants, less bars, but very scenic. There are a lot more seagulls.
So Hopsy always draws attention when he's out. One of the people filming have just gone, but they're over there filming. I'm not surprised, to be fair, because they're running around like a headless chicken trying to catch him.
Hi guys, so we've left the park up this morning where we were parked up on Lake Duran. We was there for a few nights, so we're now travelling to somewhere else. We absolutely loved it there, and I can imagine it must be really beautiful in the summer. There's lots of things to do, so I'm a bit gutted that it's a little bit cold, that we can't really get involved in the swimming. Everyone knows how much I love that water. So we are now travelling a couple of hours across Croatia. So I won't give too much away about where we're going, but we'll see when we get there. It's meant to be really interesting.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air.
Our next stop was the tiny picturesque village of Hum. Hum is the smallest town in the world, yet it's full of history and is definitely a must-see in Croatia. Don't forget your camera, as the quaint streets make it an Instagrammer's paradise.
I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright.
So this is one of the souvenir shops, mainly selling local products as well.
No, this is a bit more hotter now since we've been.
So we have gone for a truffle cheese. We've also gone for a truffle chocolate. These are all local produce as well.
Yeah, please, thank you.
And the boys love popcorn, so we've also got some truffle popcorn. So I was wrong there. I read online that there's 30 inhabitants, but we was just speaking to the shopkeeper. She lives here and there's actually 28 inhabitants. 23 adults and 5 children.
Yeah, and she said that the children go to school, not in this village, but the next one on. And they are quite outdoorsy children. They don't spend much time on computers and stuff. They
build
play
houses,
outside.
building houses in the woods. What kids should be doing.
Sounds about right for us, to be fair.
This is the first home cat that we've seen. Little ginger one. Don't know how many cats are here. So this is the view they would have had from looking out the watchtower. Overlooking everywhere to make sure no bandits come. Oh, there's 3 bandits just there. And this is another angle that they would have been looking out from the watchtower. They certainly would have seen people coming from miles away.
Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
The old buildings here are just amazing, and also the people are so nice. It's like having a mini history lesson, going into the shops and learning all about the history of the place. Definitely, if you're in Croatia and you've got the time, come to home. And this here is the other view that they would have seen.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on.
That's it for this week, guys. We hope you enjoyed it.
Join us next week to see how we get on wild camping in Croatia, and we also visit some more amazing places.
If you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.